Straight. Oh yes. Nice. Right, space rails fitted and screwed down. What I've done, is you see, put a pair of screws in. One goes into the nosing out there and one goes into the chipboard back here, so that kind of joins the two together. As I said earlier, floor's a little bit low here, but what I'll do is just put a little packer under there, screw down through there. You're never going to notice that discrepancy there once it's carpeted, so excellent. On to the spindles. Yeah, that's all in now. Looks absolutely brilliant. As I said before, I mean, straight off the saw, those really, I'm really happy with those. I'm going to go to home tonight feeling like a happy bunny. I think I've fulfilled my sort of carpentry dream with those. So I did start my time as an apprentice joiner in a joinery shop, so I had a lot of time and experience cutting mortars and tenons, mostly on sash windows and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I think it's a little bit more satisfying than just putting a screw straight to the end. So there you go, all the spindles are now in, and pretty much we've more or less finished this now. I'm really happy with it. Like I said, you can see that this is a slightly wider newel, or quite a significantly larger newel than that one, but I think had we tried to mess around making it sort of 70mm one way and 9 to the other, I think it would have looked even more odd. So it's quite stark at the minute because it's all white when it's not been painted. So jobs to finish here are plug up these holes here, plug up those two holes there, and then I think, as I explained right earlier on, get a couple of bits of quadrant, one to go under the original nosing there and one to go under this nosing I put on here, and that job will look absolutely fabulous. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased. It's taken me longer than I thought. For some reason, I mean, I like to think of myself as a bit of a stair specialist. I know there's not many stairs on my channel, just because unfortunately some of the staircases I do are, well, significantly high end, and the customers just don't want me filming, which is absolutely understandable. So I was hoping that I would have rattled this out much quicker, but you know, with a bit of messing around in the floor, obviously sometimes you don't always get as much work done as you'd like. So as I said, this newel is not cut over the floor joists, which you may think it's weak, but it gains its strength from the newel that's already up on the stairs, which is obviously fixed to the string of the stairs, but also is notched around the joist, and it transfers its load to this corner newel through the handrails, obviously, and as you can see here, that's nice and solid. Obviously it's solid back this way because it transfers its load to the wall half newel. So yeah, I'm really happy with that, and it's mortise and tenoned in there, so you know that'll take a hell of an impact on this handrail before anything happens there, which is just unlikely. So yeah, really happy with that. So I've come back the next day and I've just taken, you see me take this masking tape off. What you don't want to do if you're using masking tape to hold these top spacers on is leave the masking tape on for any longer than you have to, because what happens, and I'm sure many of you guys have seen this, if you leave masking tape on for too long, what can happen is it can start to sort of really bind into the fibres of the timber. So make sure you don't leave that on very long. I usually take it off the next day. So all I've got to do now is fit the quadrant to the underside of here, and that's this job done. That's it. This job's done. I managed to get the quadrant and I fixed that to the underside of this nosing, and as you can see, that's given that a nice little bit of additional support. You can see, so this isn't sort of hanging out quite as far. So yeah, really happy with that. Whole job's gone really well. So that's another little job complete. Gives you an idea of the range of jobs that I do. I mean, one day I can be doing roofs, and the next minute I can be, you know, doing add-on balustrades like this, and then I can be doing shelves and lean-to porches and all kinds of floors and stuff. So variety is the spice of life, as they say, and it's the kind of thing that I really enjoy about my job. I hope you've been able to follow what I've done here, and I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I did do a video which you can check out here on how to evenly space these spindles on jobs like this, but me being an old dinosaur and technology overtaking me, it appears there's an app for that. So if you haven't got a smartphone, which is basically nobody, you can see how we do it, sort of, or how I've done it old school. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.